Hello, welcome to another episode of Black Ice 73. I am Black Ice 73. Right now, we about to go ahead and see what's going on. What's going to be in this $2 trillion coronavirus bill? Yes, I'm going to go through this whole bill and tell you what to expect other than that $1,200 for the people making under $75,000 and $500 a child. There's more stuff to it. You're going to see where your taxpayer money is going. Yeah, we are. Because it's a lot of money. $2 trillion. Like I said in the other video, you only need $365,000. $365 million you want to stimulate the doing economy. Give everybody $1 million a piece, and bam, the economy will be stimulated. But that's too easy. You can't have everybody in America being the 1%. Yes. 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 Is everybody in America was in the 1%? That means everybody being the 100%. So, oh my dog. When you go in there, tell him to be quiet. Appreciate it. But be quiet. Yeah, you can't have everybody in America have $1 million. Like I said, it won't be no 1% then. Everybody had to be part of the Illuminati then. We know that ain't gonna happen. I wish everybody would get $1 million. Nah, that ain't gonna work right now. So we're gonna have to stick to this stimulus package that's just got passed in the Senate. Now they're just waiting to go to the House and get passed there. So before you go out treating your stimulus package like it's an income tax check, you might want to know what's in that stimulus package. Unlike some, no, I don't make $75,000 a year. Cross my finger. After the night, come on, Powerball. I want to be the 1%. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. I want to be that 1%. I want to get just a 50 acres of land or something and bid out the grid, put up a 20 fence wall on the property, all the way around the property of the 50 acres of land, and just, everybody had to buzz in or call before they come in. Just sliding up in my darn place. My imaginary place I'm talking about. But man, if I hit the Powerball, these 4 people in the house, we will be on a bigger, whatever amount of land we can buy. We're gonna be. I'll show you really what social distance is then. I'm gonna build my own sanctuary. I'll build my own island, but still be on the land. You know what I'm talking about. Trust me, you're gonna be an island when I get done. I dedicate like doing out of the 50 acres of land. I will dedicate at least by 10 acres to a lake. Maybe 20 acres to a lake. Yeah, it'll be my own private lake. Be jet skiing, have some sand out there, create my own beach. Be out there snorkeling. I'm telling you, if my black say hit that Powerball, I'll make $1 million. I'm gonna be Hollywood in Georgia. But back to, I'm gonna leave my imaginary millions alone for right now, and then we're gonna talk about this stimulus package and see what and whom this money is going to. But right now, like I said, passed in the Senate. They're expecting it to be passed in the House by this afternoon, this evening. But this evening might be afternoon where you at, West Coast time and Mountain and Central time. But by the end of today, they're expecting this stimulus package to be passed by the House. So With that being said, now we're going to pick apart and inform the people what this money for and where it going to. And the article start off like this. It's coming from the Washington Post. The White House and the Senate leadership came to an agreement early Wednesday morning on a $2 trillion bill aimed at providing economic relief to workers and business hurt by the coronavirus pandemic. The bill could be passed by the Senate later Wednesday. Wait. Oh, it was the House. I'm sorry, the House passed it. We go to the Senate later this year. But it's unclear when the House will take up the legislation, as its members are home in their districts and some have tested positive for the coronavirus or have self-quarantine as a precaution measure. President Donald Trump is expected to sign the bill into law if it passes. The bill would be the third emergency coronavirus spending package Congress have advanced and the largest economic aid measure intact in modern U.S. history. Congress has already approved a $8.3 billion bill for health agencies and roughly a $100,000 billion. That's $100,000 billion. $100 billion bill aimed at providing free coronavirus testing, paid leave for those affected, and additional Medicaid funding, and food assistance. Let's say the Senate is expected to pass the final text of the third coronavirus spending bill later Wednesday. Here what we know so far about what is expected to be in the bill and how it might help average Americans. First of all, they're going to start off with direct cash payment. You know, when some people see that, they're going to just stop reading. They're like, individual making up to $75,000 a year will receive. Individual making up to $75,000 a year will receive a check for $1,200. Couples making up to $150,000 a year will receive $2,400 and an additional $500 per child. The payment would decrease for those making more than $75,000 a year, but the income capped at $99,000 for individuals or $198,000 for a couple. The initial Republican proposal provide less money to lower income. But it said that the initial Republican proposal provided less money to lower income America, but that provision was removed from the current bill. It said anyone making $75,000 or less would be eligible for $1,200 of direct payment. But it said expanding the unemployment insurance. It said the bill would increase the maximum state unemployment benefit by $600 per week for up to 4 months. The unemployment benefit will also be extended to those who typically do not qualify, such as economic workers and freelancers and furlough workers, employees. It's under the bill, those nearing the end of their unemployment timetable could have a period extended by 13 weeks. For small business support, it's roughly $350 billion would go toward loans for small business. Companies with fewer than 500 employees could be eligible for up to $10 million in forgivable small business loan to allow them to keep paying their employees. Some small businesses that maintain payroll will be eligible for assistance for costs such as mortgage interest, rent, and utilities. They said assistance for corporations. The bill is expected to provide $500 billion in aid for corporations such as airline companies that have been hurt by those coronavirus outbreaks. Democrats have been concerned that the aid would be used as a slush fund with little to no oversight on what got how much, who got how much money, but provision was added to help allay those concerned. As part of the agreement, the bill would prohibit business controlled by the president, vice president, and members of Congress and head of executive department from receiving these loans. The bill would also establish an inspector general and five-person congressional oversight board responsible for selection and confirming payment to companies. Treasury Secretary Stephen will be required to testify about the transactions. Further, the measure would create real-time public report on Treasury transactions under the Act, including terms of loans, investment, and other assistance to corporations. See, this is what the Democrat wanted. Because the first initial bill that the Republican had passed, that wanted to be passed, they didn't have nobody overseeing what the corporation gonna do with the money. So the Dems said, hold on now. We plan on getting y'all $500 billion and nobody in control and don't know where this money going to. Stop the presses. And then, with the Republicans, old Mitt, they played his video so many times saying, but the bill need to be passed now. Nancy said, hold on there, bro. Hold on. If we pass this money and the corporation get this and they start buying their own stocks, those who have stocks that are $100 a stock can buy their stock and the end of that stock could be $1,000 a stock. They said, no. The money we getting them is going toward to help the people out who work for the corporations. So I took my head out to the Democrat who did that, because it could have been a lot of done. People who are already making $10 million will be making like up to doing $20 to $30 million a year for the increase in the payroll, the increase in the stocks, and so the Dems said, nope. You're gonna have to earn your raise the right way. Y'all gonna have to earn this. Y'all gonna have to earn how y'all stock get increased the correct way. If you want to be like Amazon, and Amazon stock like $1,000 some dollars. I'm like, damn, $1,000 some dollars for one stock. So I see why they do the richest person in the world. So they got a public health funding. The bill will give more than $100 billion in assistance to hospitals, and an increase from the Republican initial proposal for $15 billion. I said additional funding would also be provided for the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, transportation agents, food stamps, child nutrients, and other health care related programs. Except for the state aid, the measure would also provide about $150 billion in stimulus funds for states and local government to help boost their budget, aimed at a significant drop off in tax revenue. Great. Oh, I see. What it's saying, I'm guessing they saying right now, if the state getting so much money, so they won't have to tax the tax so much on state and federal taxes on the payroll. At least that's what I'm thinking of it saying. Let me read it one more time. The measure would also provide about $150 billion in stimulus funds for state and local government to help boost their budget, aimed at a significant drop-off in tax revenue. Oh, no. I said that wrong. This money going to the government because a lot of people are not working right now. They're going to help. They're going to help out with their taxes, the money that the government will collect from the taxes and all this stuff. So that's what that money going to. I'm glad I reread that. So they said that's all. That's all what the money going to. There's nothing else. But it's good that they put in place that they got people who gonna be seeing where the money going to, like an audit. You know, they can audit them and say, "Hey, I see y'all spent some of the money out of the billion, but what other money go to?" Or they can just walk in and say, "Hey, so you're gonna be low down? I want y'all to pay that money all at one time." So they're gonna have to sell some stocks and all that kind of stuff. They're gonna down there go broke. If they try to do some kind of embezzlement and try to grab some of that money for themselves, or invest it into themselves, or invest it into the companies instead of investing into the people. So they can pretty much like, hey, like I said, come here. Let me talk to you though. You see all that money that you that came up missing? By the end of the week, I want it. Matter of fact, I want all the money that y'all receive by the end of the week. So they got people who on track to deal with that stuff right there. They saying that the stimulant package with the $1,200 could go for a few months. They're hoping it's just 2 months, but it could go for a few months. And now they said with the delay, there's a possibility that people might receive they doing $1,200 and $500 for each child in early May. Just the delay. Because they said sometimes it take up to 6 weeks to get something like that all get in and stuff, Had to wait on the treasurer. You had to wait on them to print out all the checks and all that stuff. And then, you got to gather all of the people addresses and stuff. So there's a lot of doing work going to have to go into it. So that's why they're saying it might take up to 4 to 6 weeks to get these checks out to the American people. And then it's good to clarify too. They said, because at first at one point they were going no, the people making $75,000 ain't getting nothing. So they changed that. It's crazy. You make $75,000 $1. You won't get nothing. Cut back there on the $1. But yeah, that's some of the stuff that gonna take place. That was some of the money going to, but and it's great that they increased the budget for the hospital and stuff. Cause being the broke people that I know, not broke, but I'm saying, you look at $100 billion like, damn, $100 billion. Then you have to think about all the it going to all 50 states for the hospitals, and a lot of hospitals. I mean, there's a lot of hospitals in each state, so it seems like they got a good plan going on. So if the House pass it tonight, President Trump gonna sign into law tonight. Then they're gonna just start shipping money out. Cause it's gonna help out with the unemployment. Cause a lot of people don't get laid off. I know the company I work with, they already had they doing they already had their plan in place about if someone gets sick from the COVID-19 that they're gonna You can get up to 6 to 8 weeks off. And they say if you need more time, you get more time with pay. And it's some more stuff that they got going with it. So the company I work at got a good plan. They had a good plan going on before this stimulus program came out. They told us, I think it was early March. It was either early March or late February when they told us about the plan that the company had put in place for the employees. And I was like, that cool right there. You're gonna get your full pay. But so far, I'm glad that nobody at the job has been affected. At least that I know of. But if they have, when I go back to work this weekend, trust me, they're gonna let us know. Or they're gonna send an email or something. Yeah, so I'm still working. I'm not complaining. I complain when I be at work, like, God, they can make it better. They can do better. But at home, I'm like, yeah, I can't wait till my week come. Can you wait to get paid? I ain't gonna lie to you. I work to get paid. That's what I work for. Pretty much everybody work to get paid, but a lot of people ain't gonna say that. A lot of people ain't gonna say, I gotta work just to get paid. We do. In every company in the United States, I'm speculating. These people is working to get paid. You got a lot of people dedicated to their company. To their company found. Then they like, I hate this place anyway. But a lot of people are like, man, I love my company. I love our benefits and all that good stuff. Hey, I'm there to get paid. I like the benefits, go to the doctor and all this stuff. It's a lot of stuff when I go to the VA. The VA gonna charge the insurance I have first, and then if it be like a over, then they cover the over. So I be trying to tell people that's why they see you the VA. People don't understand. The VA see people who have insurance first. If we're gonna look at it, if we look at it, the VA see people with insurance easily. Like, hey, I got a problem. They said, you got insurance? They said, you got the same insurance company? I said, yeah. I said, all right, we're gonna set up something for you. I ain't lying to you. Can I get my little monthly statement saying, something been, charged to your insurance and stuff like that? And I'm like, okay. Because you know how you have some people saying they got to wait years to see the VA and stuff like that? Sure. I call them, I'm doing VA. I call them up, I say, hey, I'm still having a problem with this. I'm having a problem with this right here. Like, I be going through some night sweat sometimes. But most of the time, I have night sweat. And I snore a whole lot. So I went there and talked to my primary. I set up something that said, we can look and see what's open. I said, all right. So they told me that we can see in April. So I said 2 days later, or the next day, I got a text message saying, if you want to come in now, go ahead and hit this Y something. When you come in the next day. So I guess the changes they made for the VA you can see it more, it better now that you can be seen sooner. Cause for my knee doctor, I ain't gonna lie to you. I love that black lady. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dr. Pace, that's a great doctor. Instead of being like, a lot of them VA doctors be like, all right, tell me what's going on. They don't look at you. They be just study typing at the computer and doing this and that. She actually like, So, she actually looking at you and it's like, yeah, is there any more things what's going on? And could you tell me how your knee doing and any other problems? Man, I'm telling you, my primary doctor sent me to her, but she got all the stuff rolling that what's going on, getting help with my knees. Again, soon I began scheduled for carpal tunnel surgery. I'm getting a brace for my knees that it's for the brace for the help. It's something they said. She told me it's a kind of new brace they came out with, and it's worth up to like $3,000 to $6,000. It's supposed to be a brace that you put on. It's supposed to stimulate the nerves in your knees to help it out somehow. So I received a call today, and I'm supposed to be get set up for seeing someone. If one of the people from the company they called, asked what my weight, try to make sure I was the right person, try what my weight, what my height was, and they're gonna set up a fitting. So I'll be honest with you, I don't have no complaints about the BA, none whatsoever. I can't speak for everybody because some people be like, you be on the Facebook groups. I can be in a Facebook group with the VA people. With people who receive help from the VA, veterans, just say like that. I'm in a Facebook group with veterans, and they be talking about in their city how terrible it is and how impersonal a lot of their doctors and everybody they see specialists. I be like, shit, I got me a good set of people. I got a good set of people. I go in there, like I went in there and got my chromosome shots in my knee. Like I said, it's a lot of things. I'll be happy with my darn. I'll be happy with my darn doctors. I know this is not a video about doctors and stuff like that or the VA, but so sometimes the VA workers get a bad rep because they be seeing so many darn patients a day, and they got to have them patients out in a certain time. You're like, you gotta be a bang, 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 coming up. But so the doctor I go to, they allow me to express and tell how I feel, tell what's going on, and then like set up her X-ray. Like she like, I go ahead and put it in for X-ray. All you gotta do is just go over there. I said, all right, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm trying to get well. So yeah, so people, I just read to you all about where your stimulus, well, that's $2 trillion going to. You want to do an update for yourself? Let's see where it's going to. You can go ahead and look. But I gave you a blueprint about what the $2 trillion. Why keep on saying this wrong thing? What the $2 trillion going to? So I want to thank you for watching the video. My one person. I don't know you were stationed to me or what from Google or whoever you are. I appreciate you sticking around looking at the video, every video I do. And for those who coming in looking at it later on, thank you for watching. You can subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe. Like. You still can dislike, but don't dislike. Dislike. Hit the notification bell and hit the share button. Thank you for watching this video once again, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. And I think my video came in night vision mode. That's why the darn junk looks so crazy, but yeah. Talk to you later.